Friends in Christ, Pastor Brian here. This past Saturday was a full day for me in many ways. It started with the funeral for Annie Larson, a friend of mine from Gloria Dei Lutheran Church in Iowa City. Now, I went both because I knew Annie, but also because I knew that community and many of those who loved her so well. Annie was a longtime member of Gloria Dei, but also took over the front office when I left in 2015 to return to seminary. She is also the third staff member within the last 10 years who has died from a serious illness that forced them to take disability from that congregation. This was a worship service I didn't know I needed. The worship space at Gloria Dei on a sunny morning is always so warm and inviting. The organ and choir surround you like a hug. It was good for me to just be in the pews, to hear the good news proclaimed to me. And I was so thankful at this funeral that we shared communion, a reminder that Annie was still at the table with us, a reminder of the hope we have in Jesus Christ. I was moved by my colleagues who were preaching and presiding at the funeral of someone they had loved and respected and worked with for years. It was difficult for them. And with that awareness, I was thankful for our liturgy, one that provided words when their own got caught in their throats. I was especially thankful for the opening prayer that begins, "O God of grace and glory, we remember before you today our sister Annie. We thank you for giving her to us to know and love as a companion in our pilgrimage on earth." Later that day, I was privileged to sit with colleagues and have a conversation with Christian author and historian Diana Butler Bass. During that time, she shared a conversation she had with her daughter, who's in her mid-20s. Now, her daughter asked her, in relationship to everything going on in Israel and Gaza and the West Bank, whose side she was on. And Diana Butler Bass's reply was something like this: "I'm on the side of not killing people attending a concert or sitting at their breakfast table. I'm on the side of not chopping people up. I'm on the side of not bombing civilians. I'm on the side of not cutting off medical supplies, food, and water." And after thinking a moment, her daughter replied, "I'm on that side too." Now, both these experiences affirmed for me why I am a follower of Jesus who hangs with these Jesus people. I was thankful for the liturgy that was so familiar it could come out through throats choked with emotion, for the sharing of the meal even amid a funeral, and that reminder that death does not have the last word. I'm thankful for the reminder in Diana Butler Bass's reply that we follow a Jesus who cuts through the Gordian knot of our lives by redefining the rules. See, Jesus does not conform to our either or, you're on this side or that. Instead, Jesus opens his arms to all, dies for all, says, "I'm on the side of not killing, maiming, oppressing, harming, bearing false witness against anyone who bears the image of God," and that is everyone we meet. I'm thankful for that experience on Saturday, for the renewal of my soul and my imagination, for the solid reality of a community of faith that says death is not the final answer. Instead, God's final answer to us is life. Life fuller and more abundant. And for that I say, thanks be to God.